So, Hasti and Karaj. And have you had a good holiday as of
Yes,
now?
of course. We didn't go nowhere. We just went to Tehran to see some places like Sadova Palace and something like this. But we didn't go for a trip.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. So, let's talk about food and cooking.
Sounds interesting.
Cool. What sorts of food do you like eating most?
Actually, I love eating foods that they contain meat because I love meat actually more than any kinds of food.
Why?
Because I love the taste and I love that you can make a lot of foods. You can boil it, you can bake it, you can put it on air fryer, and you can do different sort of things with meat, I believe. And it would be delicious with potatoes, with rices and vegetables, I believe.
Who normally does the cooking in your
My
house,
mom.
in your home?
Why? Because my mom is the queen of the kitchen and she doesn't like anyone else to involve in her courses, actually, house courses that she does actually.
Do you watch cookery programs on
I
TV?
used to watch them, but nowadays not. They're not my favorite because I have a really limited time because I have a really busy days and I don't have time to see food diaries, for example.
In general, do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
Generally, I love eating at home. I prefer eating at home than outside because I believe the taste of house-made foods is not comparable with the same food outside, I believe. Because of I think it's because of the love that maybe make these foods so delicious.
Okay. So let's go to another topic and let's talk about friends.
That's good.
How often do you go out?
Actually, I see my friends twice or 3 times a week because my close friends live really near to us and we can see each other soon.
Tell me about your best friend at school.
My best friend at the school is Sahar. We met each other when we studied the first when we studied in the first class of the school, and since then we became our best friends, and we are friends about 13 years, I believe, or maybe more than 13 years. And she lives really near to us. I used to see them in school, but now we study in different universities.
How friendly are you with your neighbors?
My neighbors are my friends, so I have a good relationship with them. But if you mean the neighbors, because I live in an apartment, if you mean neighbors with the people who live in the same apartment with us, I don't really see them, and I don't have a really close relationship with them.
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
Of course. I believe family is the most important society you have in your life. They are the most valuable persons of your life, I believe.
Okay.
Thank you
so
very
much.
Yunusy.
Cool. So let's go back and see what you did. How do you feel about it yourself?
I believe it was not really good, but it was not really bad also.
Good. Are you planning to sit the test?
I want to do the test next year.
Okay. And what band score do you need? What band score
7
do you
or
need?
higher.
Okay. So we started to talk about food. You said, I asked you about what you like, and you said food that contain meat. Contain is a good word. But then you stopped, right? You have to remember that this is a speaking test. If you don't talk, how are you going to be evaluated? It's not really a Q&A, questions, answers. So even if the question is short, you need to develop your answer. You need to give a longer answer. But then I was forced to ask you why, so that you would talk. And then again, you continued, I like meat more than any kinds of food. What's wrong with that?
Any kinds of ingredients, I believe I had to say yes or no.
No. There's a word missing. More than any
sort of foods. No.
No, not sort, like any other kind of food, any other sort of food. We needed like an other here. Then you said, I love the taste. That was good. But then you said you can boil it and you can bake it. Can you boil meat or
I
bake
believe we
meat?
can boil it. Sauce. Yes.
Not really. You can boil the water or the juice or the sauce.
I can
that the
bake
meat
it in
is
boiling
in it.
water, I believe. I had to say that.
نه not really. ببین خود گوشت رو که نمیتونیم بجوشونیم. Right? خود گوشت رو نمیتونیم boil کنیم یا bake کنیم. What you can do is you can cook it in boiling water, for example. Or you can cook it in, I don't know, in an oven. But you can't really boil meat or you can't really bake it. So that didn't fit in. I believe it was good. Would be delicious with rice was nice, but you said it would be delicious with rices. What's wrong with that?
Rice, I believe, is uncountable, yes?
Yeah,
yes.
We don't really say rices. We just say rice. Then again, I asked about who normally does the cooking, and you said my mom. And again, you stopped. So that was the question. Who does the cooking? You said, my mom. I don't care. I really don't care who does the cooking. I need you to talk. But then I said, why again? And you said she's the queen of the kitchen. That was nice. But then you said she doesn't like anyone to involve in her courses.
Courses, I believe. House.
Oh. Nah, the word is something else.
Courses.
House
courses. House chores.
Chores. Course is like an English course, an Arabic course, a reading course. This is chores. And to involve is also, there's a little problem with that. You need to make it passive. She doesn't want anyone, she doesn't like anyone to قاطی بشه. پسیو باید باشه. How do you say it? به جای to involve.
She doesn't like anyone involved.
Can you make it passive? مجهولش میتونی بکنی؟
باید فعلش رو نمیدونم باید چی استفاده کنیم الان. یعنی
involve okay.
She doesn't like anyone to be involved.
Yes, to be involved. Good. Then you started, I asked you about cooking programs. You started with used to. That was good. You said nowadays I don't have time. My time is limited. That was good. Then you said I have a pretty busy days. What's wrong with that?
I could say that my days now seems to be really busy. I think it's better than that.
No, that's okay. Okay. And my days nowadays seem to be, because it's days. You've got this little problem with countable, uncountables. Look, you said pretty busy days. What's wrong?
Is not good. Yes.
You don't need I have pretty days. Pretty busy days. And then you said I don't watch food diaries. What's that?
We had a food program. The name of it was Food Diary.
Right.
It was I think it's about 4, 5 or 6 years ago. It's really old.
But still, if it's the name of a specific program, then you need to say it, because as a listener, I didn't know what you were talking about. You just said, I don't like food diaries.
I said
and I was
at the end of the sentence,
what is food diaries?
For example, food diaries, for example. I remember that.
But still, it doesn't make it doesn't. Okay, food diaries for example. So what does that mean? Okay, I still wouldn't know. Then you said not comparable. That was good, because of the love you put in food, and they make these foods delicious. That was good. And then we talked about friends. You said 2 or 3 times a week we see each other. That's good. But then you said we see each other soon.
Yes.
What's that? How do you fix it?
We see each other. We see each other.
You need an adverb.
We see each other repeatedly.
معمولاً.
Regularly. Okay.
Good. Regularly, often. Yeah. Then you said we studied in the first class of the school. We studied in the first class of the school.
We met each other.
You need to say, okay, we met each other
at the first class of the high school.
No. You need to say we met each other وقتی کلاس اول.
We met each other when we were studying at the first class of this school.
No, first class is wrong.
I don't know what to say, really.
People are helping you. Can you see the comments?
Primary school.
No, that's the school.
First
what about
grade
کلاس
of the
اول?
school.
When we were in first grade. Okay. But then you continued with since then, عالی. ولی since then we became. Since then وقتی since داریم چجوری فعلمون باید چی بشه؟ Since then.
Since then we become.
هنوزم هستی دیگه از اون موقع تا الان.
We have became, we have became, we have, I don't know, really. We have become.
Become.
We have become.
Become. Become. Became. Become. So since then, we have become. We are again, but then again you continued with we are friends for 13 years. اینجا هم باز فعلت بعد present perfect باشه. چی؟ We are friends for 13
We
years.
have
به جای are.
We have been friends for about 13 years.
Perfect. Perfect. We have been friends. Excellent. And then you said, I used to see them. Used to خوبه ولی you've been talking about one person. So you can't say used to see them.
Yeah.
Okay. Her. Then I asked, what was my next question? Oh, I lost it. Oh, God. Oh, God, I lost it. Which book was I on? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I found it. Okay. Friends. Then was, how friendly are you with your neighbors? And then you said, I don't really see them. That was good. Then which one is more important? Family, of course. But then you said, family, of course, is nice. But you said, family is society? What's that? Is your family a society?
I believe family is the first society for any person. Isn't it correct that we grow up in a really small society? We cannot
I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't know. I don't know. خانواده اولین جامعه است. I'm not sure if you can say society and mean family. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe community is a better word. That's اجتماعی.
آره من
راست میگه. فکر کنم تو اجتماعی هم چیزی داریم. ولی تو اجتماعی فارسی دیگه درست؟ خانواده اولین جامعه که ما توش زندگی میکنیم. In English I think it's a little weird to say family is the society that we live in. But then again you continue to be valuable, which was a good word. All in all, it seems to me that you've got quite a good range of vocabulary, but you are still not sure what to say when. یعنی کلمه زیاد بلدی ولی خیلی مطمئن نیستی که این کلمه رو میشه به کار برد یا نمیشه به کار برد. Grammatically هم you're good. فقط یه ذره با countable uncountable ها یه ذره قاطی پاتی میکنی و یک هم توی رنج گرامر که حواست باشه که اینجا مثلا present perfect اینجا چیز دیگه است یا پسته یا whatever. But all in all اگه یه سال دیگه میخوای امتحان بدی و هفته میخوای you're on the right path.
Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining.
Have a good night.
Enjoy the rest of your holidays. You too.
Goodbye.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So اینم از امشب. بچه چون بهم دایرکت میزنی میگین هر شب امشب ساعت چنده نمیدونم چرا دیشب نبود چرا فلان نبود. Obviously I can't make any promises to have it every night. مخصوصا که دیروز و پریروزم اینجا ویکند بوده به هر حال. ولی the only promise I can make is that I will do it as soon as you know as frequent as I can. و دوم اینکه every time we come on live we will have one interview because we don't want to make the videos too long. And number 3 اینه که خب هر کسی که اول ریکوست بفرسته اون میاد لایو. و در نهایت اینکه نمره‌ای در کار نیست، یعنی منتظر نمره نباشین. به منم دایرکت نزنین بگین نمرش چند شد، چون من قرار نیست که به کسی اینجا نمره بدم. اوکی؟ There we go. Goodbye. تایمرم زنگ زد که برم دنبال کار بعدیم.